I thought that it's probably one of the best period pieces that I've ever seen. Absolutely. I mean, spot on, the 70s, the whole thing.
Overall, it was amazingly well put together.
Yeah, it was.
Like, just, yeah, great storytelling.
Could have been a lot worse. I normally don't like Ridley Scott personally. I think I appreciate his work, but I normally don't like it. This one I really liked. I give credit to Brian Grazer for that.
How about Cuba Gooding Jr. playing something that's not a comedic role in a Disney movie? I like it.
They really nailed it as far as the accuracy and all of that.
Yeah.
As far as the story, I felt it was low on conflict and I was kind of bored, honestly.
The only thing I knew about the story was that he did ship heroin over from Vietnam in coffins.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I really had a feeling about that, but that's the only thing I knew. I didn't want to read any part of it. I didn't want to know anything going into the movie, so I didn't want to be, jaded by, actual events. But now I'm gonna go back and read it. And
don't confuse you with the facts, huh?
Yeah.
The fascinating thing about that part of the story is he wasn't really a genius. He just kind of bumbles into it. He gets on a raft, goes into the heart of Vietnam, and says, "Give me drugs," and they say yes.
Like I said, I didn't feel conflict within the characters very much, and I didn't feel conflict between the characters very much, and so it kind of left me flat.
It's very plot driven, because the characters don't really change until the very, very end.
Right.
Right? So yeah, there's not like deep turmoil about should I be a bad cop or anything like that. He's like, no, I'm a good cop, like I don't cheat, but I just go and take this guy down. It's like no pun intended, but it's very black and white.
The interesting thing was it wasn't character-based, or barely. And you guys might disagree with me, but they really made you detest the two main characters for the most part. I mean, at the end, they kind of redeemed the one guy, the Russell Crowe's character, and I mean, they tried to redeem both of them, but they're really both scumbags who live semi-honorable lives on one side, well, we're scumbags on the other. I don't know, personally, most of the movie was going, why do I care?
There were interesting things like the girls cutting up the heroin that were naked. I've seen that in like in other drug movies. And I always just assumed it was like to get the R rating and to make the guys happy. But I was like, they're naked when they cut up the heroin, so they can't like put it on their person and steal it.
Right.
I was like, that's kind of interesting.
I don't know anything about drug trafficking myself, just what I see in the movie, so I don't know anything about accuracy.
Because I felt like everything was a foregone conclusion. I already knew it was going to happen, and I didn't feel like anything surprised me the entire time.
Because it's based on a true story, and we've all seen the Gangster story before.
Yeah.
There were no surprises in it. Yeah, and you've seen Dirty Cops before. It was more of a dirty cop movie than anything else to see. I don't know, it was more of a history lesson.
And then at the end, I felt like the changes of character, especially for Denzel Washington's character, were all wasted.
I was sitting there watching it going, is he supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy?
Right,
and all of his family was convicted. I was like, yeah, way to go, you turned in your family. After you brought them into the business, corrupted them, then you turned them in.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't seem like that good of a guy at the end. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, he's like a mass murderer practically.
Yeah.
So like, is it good that he got out in 15 years? Yeah, it left you kind of not knowing what they were trying to say, which maybe was the point. I don't know.
I guess.